Hey!
Bingo!
What number did you enter?
Who's it? Yeah.
Whose birthday was it, pal?
Your mom.
Ooh.
Ooh. Set the 7th, the final ID card number on the record.
What?
The number of the mysterious executive officer who entered the room that day.
You mean that ID number?
I think you're 1-7 shy this time. This can only mean one thing. That's Chief Grant's ID number.
Say, anyone care to look inside?
But of course.
Is there any money in there? How much does he have stashed away?
Note to self: keep money out of the open. Not in the open. Oh.
Shard from a broken cup?
This somehow looks familiar. Where have I seen this before?
There's something else in here too.
What's this? It looks like a piece of leather cloth. This is a handprint, isn't it?
Hey, I saw someone wearing a shirt like that once.
Oh. It must have come from Marshall. Neil.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because it's not Jake, because he was wearing a poncho.
Yeah, yeah, I see what you're saying there. You think the chief made up the design? I don't think so. Oh well, it was just a thought. Is that it? This is all that was in the safe?
Apparently so. It's empty now. Gumshoe.
A piece of cloth with a handprint on it and a broken shard from a cup.
They look like pieces of evidence.
Yeah, but unless you can prove they have something to do with this case, I'm afraid I can't just let you take them. After all, it's my neck on the line here.
Great. Now I have to prove their relevancy to get them. How are these two items related to the SL9 incident?
Come on, there's got to be something we can show the detective.
Alright, hang on. Where the fuck's the cup here? Detective Gumshoe, could you have another look at this jar?
I remember when the three of us put it back together. Ah, those were the days. It was yesterday.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was yesterday. It's kind of early to be nostalgic.
Wasn't this jar a piece of evidence from that case? That's right, one of the shards had an SL9 incident sticker on it.
Doesn't this ring any bells? You know that fragment we just found.
Read this one? That was in the safe? Yes, that one. That was in the safe. Now you mention it, it's ringing a lot of bells. Let's see if it fits.
Assemble the fragments. Oh, here, let me see that shot. I'll take a crack at this.
Go ahead, pal. Show us what a rookie can do. Mr. Wright, here's some glue.
If I can piece this together again, I'll prove Chief Gant was knowingly hiding evidence. Here goes. Ta-da! There, it fits like a charm. That of course means Chief Gant was willingly and knowingly hid a piece of this jar in his safe. In other words, he concealed a piece of evidence from the SL9 incident.
But, guys, get a load of this.
What is it?
Is Peachy just attached? It's different from the others.
What do you mean?
There's a reddish line on it.
A reddish line. That's blood.
I don't get it. Why would Chief Gan hide this in his safe? Because obviously it's his blood.
Probably. Unusable. Unstable jar updated in court record.
So what do we show him for the piece of fabric? Do we
It's
show
a
him-
handprint. So we use the fingerprint set.
Oh.
Detective Gumshoe, I'd like you to have a look at this.
Hey, I know what that is. So you want to take some fingerprints? That's a great idea, Detective. Alright, go to town, sheesh. What are you doing?
Oh, that's me. What are you doing?
Oh.
Why are you sticking out your hand like that?
Go ahead, take my fingerprints. It's not your fingerprints we want to take. Huh?
Come on, this isn't the time for jokes. We're talking about the cloth we found in the safe.
Oh, hehe. I knew that. The one with the handprint on it, right? Sheesh, where's your sense of humor?
It's gone out the window seeing how we're illegally in a room.
Okay, Mr. Wright, let's check for prints. Sprinkle the powder on the cloth. And once they've been absorbed into the prints, blow the rest away.
What are you, my mom? I don't have to be told a million times. Alright, let's get this over with. Oh, fuck. What the fuck happened?
What did you...
Oh, I clicked on an area. That's what I did. I'm just being incredibly thorough. I gave it my best shot. This kind of... Oh, let's hear.
That kind of result won't be any good for matching prints, will it?
But it doesn't look like we'll get a cleaner result from this print.
Okay, let's try a different finger then. Try this one!
We'll give this one a go. And blow. I gave it my best shot.
That kind of result won't be any good for matching prints, will it?
Okay, I think this is just the same. So,
Well,
maybe this middle one. That or the thumb?
I would say the thumb, maybe.
We'll give this one a go. There we go. Oh, for fuck's sake. We're missing the corner down there. We're missing a lot, apparently. Alright. Alright, so let's take a look. Wait, it's not Gant, it's not Meekins, it's not Jake. It's definitely not Goodman. Not Gumshoe. Not.
That one.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Huh. No, how can this be? What are Emma's fingerprints doing here?
Hey, you found a match. Whose fingerprints were they?
Oh, it seems the prints are too old. They aren't clear enough to get a match.
Well, that's too bad. I thought they'd be Dark's prints. Psst, hey you, over there. What's going on here? What are the kids' prints doing inside the chief's safe?
Don't ask me. Let's just keep this information from Emma for now.
Maybe you should hold on to this. Well, was I any help?
Of course. Thanks to your ID card, we're able to get some hard evidence. That's probably Gant.
No, that's not very kind, is it? In other words, if it wasn't for his ID card, he would have been useless. Isn't that right, you in the coat? Chief Gant?
We didn't think you'd be back so soon.
Fortunately, I'm a man who believes in signs. As I was walking to my meeting, I happened to look out a window and saw a stray dog run right into a pole.
That's a sign?
I don't know. That's then I thought of a certain detective.
Oh.
Do you mean me, sir? Now then, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you all to leave. Yes, sir, sorry. Oh, you in the coat. Me, sir? Drop off your ID card on the way out. You won't be needing it anymore. But, sir. Now get out. Yes, sir.
We'll be on our way to then.
Wait. You, the one with the spiky hair.
Without the spiky hair.
Without the spiky hair. Don't go yet. Me, sir? I'd like a word with you. But sir, I'm not a licensed scientific investigator yet. You with the spiky hair, you're free to go. Mr. Wright?
Well.
Look, pal, if I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. Chief's office is off limits.
He just holds up Edgeworth's registration letter. Don't show me that.
But no, you just had to go sneaky in there like that, didn't you?
You gave us the ID card. You didn't have to come with us. You could have been innocent in all this. I thought you said you didn't care anymore if you were fired.
Yeah, but I knew it'd be like... If I knew it'd be like this, I never would have said it.
Now that I've seen the evidence Chief Gant was hiding in his office, I think I'm finally starting to get the picture. But why has she kept eerily silent about it all this time?
Anyway, you listening to me? I'm going to try and smooth things over with the chief again. Later, pal.
After that, I heard from Emma. She said the police wanted to ask her some questions, so she'd be busy for the rest of the day.
I see, so the chief asked Emma to come in for questioning.
It's no use thinking about it. Tomorrow's the final day of court. I'm committed to doing everything I can to defend you, which is why I'm here.
I've already told you all I can.
What you told me over these past couple of days is absolutely nothing. Not a single useful thing.
Really? I believe I did mention something quite important. Something I told you right at the beginning. I said that I was the one who stabbed Detective Goodman.
You know, I think I've finally figured it out. I know who it is that's lurking behind your words.
Mia did a good job mentoring you. I'm rather jealous. Seems Edgeworth was right.
Edgeworth.
Once you're convinced you know something, no one can persuade you otherwise. Thick-headed is the term he used, I believe.
Now's my chance to get her to tell me the rest of the story. I have to admit I was more than a little perplexed at first. You insisted you did it, yet there was no incriminating evidence. That's when it hit me. It's not that you're unwilling to tell the truth. It's that you're incapable of doing so because of a certain individual.
What an intriguing notion. A certain individual, you say. So you think I'm protecting this person?
Protecting? No, I think afraid of is more like it. If I'm not mistaken, the person in question may have persuaded you to silence.
For argument's sake, Mr. Wright, who, may I ask, is this person you're speaking of? The one I'm supposedly so frightened of. What is this person's name? Gant?
It's Gant. Because he's chief of police.
Yes.
Anyway. Well, this guy.
Mr. Wright, you're addressing the chief prosecutor.
Former chief prosecutor.
Oh. Do not forget your place.
Bitch, you're not the chief of you're not head of the defense attorney, so I don't report to shit to you.
Yeah.
I take it she's still not ready to spill the beans.
My apologies. Could you please tell me a bit more about what you think you know? We were partners until 2 years ago. I respected him as a detective.
Assuming he is respectable, then tell me something. Why would he try to hide his crimes?
His crimes?
Both you and Edgeworth will be brought before a board of inquiry for what you did. Specifically, hiding and forging evidence.
Of course, these are serious offences.
Why is it, though, that Chief Gant's name was never mentioned?
Chief Gant?
Edgeworth didn't know the truth behind the forgery. The only party who could have possibly tampered with the evidence was...
me. I had access because I was second in command of that investigation.
Yes, you, but also one other. Damon Grant.
If you intend to accuse Chief Gant, you need more than just words. The evidence list, I guess?
Yep, also, you didn't read it.
I did. I said show me proof that Chief Gant has falsified evidence in the case.
But you must have been... Well, you must have been really quiet because I didn't hear it. And it would have been the evidence list. I just found this in a safe in the chief's office. This jar piece and this piece of cloth. Do you know what these are? These are pieces of evidence from the SL9 incident.
Aye.
The person concealing evidence was none other than Chief Grant himself. Now tell me, why are you taking all the blame for him?
Touche, Mr. Wright. It's as you summarise, I cannot disobey the Chief's orders. Even if it means being found guilty of murder.
Why not?
Come now, Mr. Wright, you can't possibly expect me to be able to tell you that.
We asked you, though.
3 days ago, I had no choice but to cooperate.
In the murder of Detective Goodman.
Or perhaps I should say follow orders. Yes, that's more accurate than cooperate. Although I can't tell you the details, I can say that I was given an order that day. I need you to dispose of Bruce Goodman's body. You'll find it inside the trunk of Miles Edgeworth's car.
Just as I suspected. Despite what everyone believes, you were not the one who murdered Detective Goodman.
Correct. I was trying to take the body out of Edgeworth's car. The trunk's lock was broken. And I discovered that the murder weapon while inspecting the body.
The murder weapon? You mean Edgeworth's knife?
No. When I found the body, this was the knife stuck in it.
The knife from the SL9 incident, the serial killer Joe Dark's knife.
I couldn't just leave that knife in him. I took it out and stabbed him with another knife.
That will be Edgeworth's knife.
That's right. Even though he was already dead, my hands were shaking at the thought of stabbing him. That's why I ended up cutting my hand.
And that is the reason for the bandage on your right hand.
Yes, it seems that I got blood on the victim's shoes as well. And then she saw me just as I plunged the knife in.
Miss Starr, huh? Why did you need to hide Dark's knife so badly?
Took a lot of work to finally close the Dark case 2 years ago. It was over with. I didn't ever want it to be opened again. My intent was to prevent that by whatever means possible.
So, you hid Dark's knife.
The weapon used to stab the detective was evidence in the Joe Dark case. If word got out, which it would, the reporters would have a field day with that.
So you wrapped the knife in your scarf and hid it in Edgeworth's exhaust pipe.
Then I called my sister to tell her what happened and to ask her to hide the knife that was inside my muffler.
You asked Emma.
I didn't want anyone on the force to know about this.
That would explain why Emma is so confident about Lena's innocence.
Speaking of phone calls, I had a bad feeling about one of them that day.
A bad feeling.
The truth is, after I received those orders from Chief Gant, the first thing I did was make a phone call. A phone call to Patrolman Jake Marshall.
To Marshall? Why on earth would you call him?
The lead investigator for the SL9 incident had been murdered. I wanted the fact to be kept hidden and I needed help. He was the only other person I could trust. Or at least I thought I could trust him at one time. However, it seems that after I spoke to him, he went off on an escapade of his own.
Oh, you mean...
Not wanting the case to die, he decided to take things into his own hands.
he disguised himself as Detective Goodman and tried to steal the evidence.
He'd already stolen the ID card. But it seems he still hadn't made up his mind to break into the evidence room. After my phone call, any remaining doubts he had must have disappeared.
So your phone call caused the incident in the evidence room.
I'm afraid that's all I can tell you.
Alana.
You've earned my respect, Mr. Wright, both as a defense attorney and an investigator. Now please, don't pursue this any further in court tomorrow.
Tomorrow's trial. There's only one way to drive off Lana's demons. I gotta get to the bottom of everything. Detective Goodman's real murder. And what went down in the chief's office 2 years ago. To be continued.